Hey, what's up, guys? So, I'm just listening to some music through the most expensive pair of headphones I have ever purchased. These are the Sony WH-1000 XM2s. Their naming sucks, but these headphones are amazing, and they were $350 when I bought them, either that or $330. It's been a while, and they're getting a little old, and I've considered upgrading to the newest Sony headphones, which I believe were on the M4s now. And then Apple goes and drops the AirPods Max, and they're $550. So we're going to talk about my initial thoughts on that and what it's going to take for me to actually want to spend more than this on something with the Apple logo on it. So let's get started. Actually, I don't even think it has the Apple logo on it. You can put the Apple logo on it because they do engravings, but it's just a pair of aluminum cans for $550. Now, I need to preface this by saying I have not actually listened to a pair of these headphones. I have watched initial impressions videos, and I have been scouring the web for frequency response charts, which don't exist yet. So we're basing this off of what I know about sound, frequency response, and general audio equipment, and my experience with other high-end headphones. So let's get right into it. So for starters, these are, at least from what I can tell, very large headphones. These are aluminum ear cups, a rubberized mesh band with a stainless steel sort of variable adjustment head strap, so you can pretty much get any angle you want. I'm actually a big fan of that idea because I have a pair of headphones that I use for mixing these videos, and they sort of have just a generic little elastic head strap, and it works, but they do wear on you after a while, especially on the top of your head. And the Sonys have a notched variant of this sort of design, so you can't get the exact fit. You just kind of have to find which notch is close enough for your comfort. Another big thing is that the ear cups are magnetic. You can actually remove them, change them, interchange them, which actually I think is really cool. There was an interesting little clip here of different ones with mismatched colors. I like the black and red. That's actually really cool to me. And it's a good thing to do because ear cups wear out significantly faster than the speakers inside of headphones. In fact, that's an issue I'm running into right now with the mixing headphones that I just mentioned. So being able to change them out is a huge deal, and the more convenient and easy it is, the better. Now, I believe the ones that Apple's selling are about $80, but the benefit to them being magnetic and removable is that other companies could potentially make ear cups for it. Potentially better quality or worse quality. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, in terms of controls, this is actually kind of interesting on these. The Sonys I'm used to are touch sensitive. You forward, back, play, pause, volume up, volume down. You can even cover the whole earpiece to pass through sound so you can hear what's going on. Apple actually put two buttons on the headphones. One for the active noise canceling on and off, and that's actually kind of nice with the AirPods sort of holding them. I'm not saying it's the most inconvenient thing, but the quicker you can turn it on and off, the better. The second button is a digital crown, which is actually cool. This is the second device that Apple has ever made to utilize the digital crown, just after the Apple Watch. And I kind of like this idea better because when you use slide touch controls, there's no precision. There's sort of notch up, notch down, notch down. Whereas with the crown, you could technically scroll it in between volume notches, which is really cool. And on top of that, it reminds me a lot of the dial on the Surface headphones that I got to play with. And it's really, really neat to be able to dial in the noise canceling and dial in the volume. I do wish that there would have been a crown for the noise canceling, maybe AirPods Max too. But that's cool. I think the crown idea is really cool. The fact that it gives you a button so you can answer calls, summon Siri, or play pause. That's the other important thing you usually do when you listen to music. But it's cool, and it shows that this crown design is actually more versatile than just a standard crown for a watch. You can use it for multiple things. I'm actually kind of spinning in my head a couple different ideas that you could put the crown on, but maybe that'll be a different video. So the fitment's really cool. The design, I think, is actually pretty neat. I like the retro look. The controls are great, but the price is ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, I get they're made out of aluminum, and they got these stainless steel adjustments, and they got this weird mesh headband thing, and the magnetic ear cups. I know a lot of that has cost in mind, but the actual price of these headphones can buy you a set, or at least $50 off from buying you a set of HD600s from Sennheiser. Quick correction on that, the HD600s are actually less. They are $399, not $550. So that makes this even harder of an argument, but That was my mistake. Anyway, moving on. AKG headphones. You've got so many great open back reference style headphones that are wired, but are so much better quality, at least from what I understand. Again, I haven't listened to these headphones, so I don't know. But there's heritage behind Sennheiser and AKG. There's history behind these headphone manufacturers that are charging $500 to $600 for these headphones. Apple's history is AirPods. Not a bad history, but also not a long history. So $550 hopping in right out of the gate is a little hard to swallow for their first go at full over-ear headphones. Like, I'm not getting $700 Mac Pro wheels vibes, but I'm also not getting top-tier Apple Watch vibes, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't mind the design. I actually think it's really cool, and the actual fitment style and the software integration is all great, but one of the things is they're closed back, which the audiophile in me gets really irritated by because, in my opinion, open backs have the best soundstage because they're open in the back, they let sound through, and it makes everything you listen to sound wider. With that being said, I'm going to have to wait and see for myself, which I don't think I'll be able to do at an Apple store because pandemic. So I may have to wait and see what the sound profile, the actual frequency response looks like before I actually hop on or avoid these. If you don't know what frequency response is, DankPods is a really cool channel. I'll play a little clip here. Please don't strike me, DankPods. I love your videos. But he talks about what a proper frequency response is for a lot of headphones. And, well, here.
Down here is all the sub bass, and here's where the regular bass lives. And no lie, this is where like 3/4 of the band live. Vocals, piano, guitar, and then up here's like cymbals and like tat and tss noises. They're all up here. Here's the AirPod Pros. Look at that, they're pretty flat.
So the AirPods are flat, and that's actually really impressive to me because they are such tiny little headphones, the AirPods Pros. The actual frequency response of these AirPods Maxes is yet to be seen. At least I haven't been able to find it yet at the time of recording. But when I see it, that is probably going to be what determines whether or not I buy these. These things better have a frequency response almost as flat as the horizon if I'm going to even consider spending $550. And in the case that they aren't, and I don't think the frequency response is as good as the price demands, I'll probably buy a Sony pair of headphones again because these have been great. I actually did a review of those. You can check out the review of those Sonys over there. Either way, I think Apple did what Apple always does and make a bold jump into a market that they have not a lot of experience in, but they have a ton of engineers who do have a lot of experience in. And I think that the engineers will push them into that market, and they'll probably dominate with the AirPods Pros and the regular AirPods, and these AirPods Maxes will be sort of a niche high-end thing. Sort of like how the MacBook Air is the everyman's Mac, and then the Mac Pro is that niche upper end for the people who really want to experience the best that Apple can offer, which might be changing with the M1 chip. Video coming out tomorrow for that, by the way. But that's been it for my initial thoughts on the headphones. Very pricey, very nice looking, really has a high bar to clear if I'm even going to consider buying them. But that's been it. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more content like this and anime videos and music, the whole 9 yards. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to be there and have a good one.